What are those essential characteristics of a hero then when you're writing them? And especially
Mhm.
now that you were climbing inside his head,
Yeah.
did some of that shift as you were writing him versus just writing about him?
Yeah. I think the main things that come to mind are integrity, are trustworthiness, and that's connected there to courage and then faith.
Mhm.
Those are all the things that I want my hero to exemplify. I think part of that is maybe in our family we have a saying, what does it mean to be a Swindell? That you're
Mm.
tough, kind, generous, and faithful. And those are the things that I want my kids to grow up to be. And I think that's because that's what we're aiming at, right? Those are some
Yeah.
of the characteristics we see in Christ Jesus. Obviously, Jesus holds all beauty, wonder, glory, power. But when I think of a hero, those are some things that I want. And yeah, I think the trickier element of that is how do you don't want a hero that's one dimensional, that is just
Yeah.
comes to the table perfect, right? And is already full of all the integrity and all the trustworthiness and is completely courageous because there's no development. And that's not how any of us exist in the world either. So learning how to have those elements there with the character and develop them over time by putting him, as we do with our characters, we put them in situations that test their mettle and show what they're
Hmm.
really made of and force them to make hard choices and they fail sometimes. That was a cool writing experience for me, especially trying to figure out what I was going to have from his past be a hindrance to his growth, and then what situations I was going to put him in so we could see who he was becoming. And I think with any character, right? That's
Yeah.
part of the joy of writing is discovering how these characters unfold on the page and in the best sense, how they teach us as authors and hopefully how they lead our readers how we can respond in better ways to the journey that the Lord has us on, whether it's similar or not, those main characteristics of what it means to be faithful